Be me, 26F, living the digital nomad dream, currently based in Canggu, Bali. Quit my soul-sucking HR job in Chicago 2 years ago. Now I'm a freelance brand consultant and content strategist. Basically, I design Canva templates and write captions for life coaches. Income is volatile, but the cost of living here is a joke. Renting a villa with a pool for the price of a shoebox in Illinois. My Instagram is a weaponized highlight reel, sunsets. Acai bowls. Laptop by the pool. Office for the day, captions. My DMs are full of girls back home asking how I did it. I tell them it's about manifesting freedom and escaping the matrix. The truth is, I'm barely breaking even. But the aesthetic is priceless, feeling superior to everyone stuck in the 9, 2, 5 grind. They're paying mortgages, I'm paying for experiences. They're building equity, I'm building memories. Or so I tell myself every night while sweating under a mosquito net. Dating life is a revolving door of exotic flings. It's a buffet of international men. There's the surfer from Oz. Good abs, zero ambition. The crypto bro from Germany. Talks about blockchain for 3 hours. Asks to split the bill for a $4 coconut. The spiritual guru from California. Wears linen, doesn't use deodorant, cheats on his girlfriend because monogamy is a construct. It's fun. It's chaotic. It's liberating. I have a roster of guys in 3 different time zones. No commitment, no strings, just vibes. If a guy starts talking about settling down or building a future, I get the ick. Why would I want to anchor myself? I'm a bird. I need to fly. Freedom.png. Meet a guy at a co-working space. Let's call him Ethan. Ethan is different. 31. American. Dressed in normal clothes. Not a bintang singlet. He's actually working, like on a call with a real team. Looking at complex spreadsheets, not just scrolling Twitter and calling it market research. We grab coffee. He's here for a month, just a workation before heading back to Seattle. He's a senior project manager for a major aerospace firm. He has a house, a dog, a real salary. I tease him about the golden handcuffs. Don't you want to just sell it all and travel forever? I ask, swirling my iced latte. He looks at me, kind of amused. Not really. I like my life. I like my home. Traveling is great, but it's a garnish, not the main course. I roll my eyes internally. Blue-pilled normie. We hook up a few times. It's good. He's stable. He actually makes the bed in the morning. He cooks dinner instead of ordering Grab food. 2 weeks in, I start trying to convert him. Show him the cheap villas, the beach clubs. You could consult remotely, I say. Live like a king here. Ethan shakes his head. I'm building a team back home. I'm up for a promotion next year. Plus, I miss my woodshop. Woodshop? Who has a woodshop? He leaves at the end of the month. No drama. Just a polite goodbye. It was fun, Chloe. Take care of yourself. I feel a weird pang of emptiness when his taxi pulls away. But I shake it off. He's going back to the rain and the cubicle. I'm staying in paradise. I post a photo of my legs by the pool, choosing myself. The likes roll in. Dopamine hit secured. Fast forward 2 years. I'm 28 now. Still in Southeast Asia. Moved to Thailand for a bit, then Vietnam. The Nomad community is starting to feel smaller. The friends I made in 2021 are disappearing. Jessica, my brunch buddy in Ubud, moves back to London. I'm tired of the humidity, she says, and I want to start a pension. Sellout. Mark, the DJ I dated in Phuket, goes back to Canada to take over his dad's plumbing business. Party's over, he texts me. I'm the last one standing, the true believer. But the novelty is wearing off. Every city looks the same. Coffee shop, coworking space, night market, hostel bar. The conversations are scripted loops. Where are you from? How long have you been traveling? What do you do? Digital marketing, dropshipping, crypto. It's an echo chamber of people trying to convince each other they're living the dream. My income has plateaued. Clients are annoying. The algorithm is changing. I'm 28 and I own nothing but a suitcase of worn-out clothes and a MacBook with a dying battery. I get an invite. My younger sister is getting married. She's 25, an accountant, marrying a guy she met in college. They bought a house in the suburbs. I have to fly home. Chicago. The flight cost 2 months of my rent. I put it on a credit card. Jet setter life. I caption the airport selfie. Landing in O'Hare feels like hitting a wall. It's cold. It's gray. Everyone looks stressed. I show up to my parents' house. My old room is a gym now. I'm sleeping on the pull-out couch in the basement. How's the internet business? My dad asks at dinner. He still thinks I'm unemployed. It's great, Dad. I have clients all over the world. That's nice, honey. Do you have health insurance? I change the subject. The wedding festivities begin. I'm the maid of honor. I have to give a speech. I plan to talk about following your heart and adventure. But looking around the rehearsal dinner, I feel out of place. Everyone is talking about renovations, interest rates, daycare waitlists. Boring. So boring. But they look content. They look rested. Their skin is clear. They have nice coats. I have a tan, but I also have deep dark circles and a mild parasite infection from street food in Hanoi. I meet one of the groomsmen. Let's call him Ryan. 29. Civil engineer, tall, broad shoulders, calm demeanor. He's not flashy, drives a truck. We start talking at the open bar. I turn on the charm, the world traveler persona. I tell him about the time I crashed a scooter in Pi. I tell him about the full moon party. I tell him about the monk who blessed my chakras. He listens politely, smiles at the right times. That sounds like a wild ride, he says. It is, I say, leaning in. You should try it. Get out of this town for a bit. He laughs. I actually just bought a fixer-upper a few miles from here, spend most of my weekends working on it. A house, I scoff playfully. Doesn't that feel like a trap? He looks at me confused. A trap? No. It feels like building something. It's mine. I can paint the walls whatever color I want. I can plant a garden. He shows me pictures on his phone. It's a nice house. He built a deck himself. He looks proud. Not arrogant, just satisfied. I feel a twinge of jealousy I can't explain. I haven't painted a wall in 6 years. I haven't planted anything. I don't even own a pillow. Later that night, we're dancing. The vibe is shifting. He's attractive, stable, adult. I decide I want him. Not for forever, obviously. Just for the weekend. A palate cleanser. I give him the look. The one that worked on the surfer and the crypto bro. So, I say, touching his arm, what are you doing after this? He hesitates, probably heading home. Big day tomorrow. Come on, I whisper. Live a little. I'm only in town for a week, implying _urgency.jpg. He steps back slightly. A polite physical rejection. You seem fun, Chloe. Really? But I'm kind of seeing someone. Oh, I say, trying to recover. Serious? Getting there. We've been on 5 dates. I like her. I want to see where it goes. 5 dates? I laugh. That's nothing, you're practically single. He looks at me with that same expression Ethan had years ago. Pity mixed with bewilderment. It's not nothing to me, he says quietly. I'm not looking for a fling. I'm looking for a partner. I could be a partner, I blurt out. The alcohol talking. He raises an eyebrow. You live in a backpack in Thailand, Chloe. You just spent an hour telling me how much you hate suburban prisons. Why would I get involved with someone who is actively trying to leave? Stunned silence. I'm not trying to be mean, he adds gently. But our lifestyles are incompatible. I'm planting roots. You're chasing wind. He excuses himself to go find the groom. I stand there, holding my lukewarm vodka soda. The music is loud. Mr. Brightside is playing. Everyone is jumping. I feel like a ghost. I look at my sister. She's glowing. Her husband is looking at her like she's the only person in the room. They are building a life. A shared narrative. I have 1,000 Instagram stories, but no narrative, just a series of disconnected scenes. I go outside to smoke a cigarette I bummed from the caterer. Check my phone. Notification from Hinge back in Bangkok. Hey beautiful, want to grab drinks at the Sky Bar? From Jared, entrepreneur 24. Profile pic is him shirtless on a yacht that isn't his. I feel a wave of exhaustion so heavy my knees buckle. I don't want the Sky Bar. I don't want to talk about crypto. I don't want to explain my journey. I want a deck. I want a garden. I want someone to know my coffee order, but I priced myself out of that market. I spent my prime years curating a persona that repels the exact type of man I now realize I want. I signaled fun, temporary, high maintenance, and flight risk. And the men who want stable, long-term, and grounded read the signals loud and clear. They aren't intimidated, they just aren't interested. I'm not a prize to them. I'm a liability. The next day, at the brunch, I'm hungover. Ryan is there with the girl he's seeing. She's a teacher. Cute, normal. She's wearing a sweater from Target. She laughs at his jokes. She asks him about the deck. She's not exotic. She doesn't have 10K followers, but she has him, and he looks happy. I fly back to Bali 2 days later. The villa smells musty. The pool is green because the pump broke. My freedom feels like solitary confinement. I open my laptop. 5 ways to monetize your passion. I start typing a new caption. Don't let society dictate your timeline. You are exactly where you need to be. I delete it. I stare at the blinking cursor. Be me, 28F, alone in paradise. And realizing that paradise is just a waiting room for people who are afraid to live. Open Tinder, swipe right on a DJ named Blaze. The cycle continues. But the colors are a little less bright now, and the silence is a lot louder.